Pat Hilton live. Welcome back. It's your boy Pat Hilton live. And this is Social Authority. And this entire movement started as an experiment to allow me to test a bunch of different camera gear, set it up in a certain way so that eventually I could show you exactly how we create marketing strategies for business owners, help them speak on camera, and edit and post for them every single day. And since we do it every single day, it's very difficult for me to stop everything that we're doing and show you exactly how we do that. And so I have the whiteboard set up now. And I used to run from the whiteboard on streams and stuff because I felt like the whiteboard has become so cliche. But at the same time, it's the basics, it's the fundamentals. And so today, we're going to show you exactly how you can either start your own show or use scripts to post daily content on social media. Build a brand that people trust, attract opportunities, and win. Let's get into it.
Turning it up, Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up.
All right, cool. So here's the deal. Live streaming is the most efficient way to capture multiple cameras. And if you're someone like me who has 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, you can set up a system in your office to where you can run webinars, you can do calls, you can patch into Zooms, and you can have high definition studio quality with multi-cam capabilities and educate people on the spot. Now you're probably thinking, well, how's he going to get over there? Well, I have a wireless microphone here so that I can get over there, so that I can come to you live right here by the whiteboard. Now I do have to turn this light a little bit. But this stuff isn't hard, and we all need to be doing it, even though it's uncomfortable. So today, we're going to do one big word, and that word is record. This is like the big evil word, I realized, even though we've been doing it since we were in St. Louis, recording and playing shows at Cicero's. If you're real, you know what I'm talking about. Cicero's. Rest in peace to the great pizza place that featured so many amazing bands. But we were recording constantly recording demos, posting on MySpace or whatever we could find. So today, you can do a show, or you can do scripts. That's right. You can do a show or you can do scripts. In my opinion, a consulting call in your car that you film and you record for 20 minutes is a show. You could turn that into a show. Scripts. You should not even think about scripts. You should use the Social Authority app, but you can use whatever you want. Here, we'll go SA app. We'll go SA app. SA app. Use the Social Authority app, or you can use, Claude. You can use GPT, whatever your flavor is for pulling ideas and bullet pointing what you need to talk about. You can still run all your scripts through the Social Authority app because we've got a prompter in the system and upload. And we're going to get to a reason why that's so important here in a minute. So if you record, you need to go to storage, because your show has to go somewhere. It has to live somewhere. And then it needs to be the most important thing, right? And this is distribution. So this is where the production happens. Your stuff has to be produced. How many great bands have songs on the hard drive and it died with them? So it needs to be edited and posted. Right? Who's going to do that for you? Are you going to do it? If you're wasting your time editing, let me tell you something. As someone who's edited thousands and thousands of videos, I would hire a team for this because it's just crazy to think that you're going to be able to learn how to do that. Now, I know that there's a lot of tools, and some of them are very valuable for people. But it's the posting part too. The amount of time that this takes. I've done this for so long. This is always the bottleneck. The editing and posting as a solo person. Because what you need to be doing is you need to be focusing on your business. Once it's edited and posted, well, then you go to social. You send people to your offer. Let me pull this up. I actually did all of that from memory. But I actually have a picture of the original slide of this. Let me pull up my little cheat sheet here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to doing this guru shit. Usually I just come on here and talk a bunch of smack. But I figured I'd show you guys where my head's at today. Edited and posted. Yeah, so edited and posted means you're sending it everywhere, right? So you got Instagram, Insta, pow, FB, pow, TikTok, pow, YouTube, pow, LinkedIn, if you're into that, pow. You got your X. And all of this leads to your offer, right? Boom. There it is. It leads to your offer. Now you can have a free one, free webinar sign up, I would suggest. Free training. We'll call it training today. My butt's probably hanging out like a plumber, and I don't even care. And then paid. Obviously, you got your paid offer. Okay? Think like this. Now, when you post on Instagram, you can automatically add auto comments to a keyword and an inbox sequence for free using Meta Business Suite. So you don't even need ManyChat anymore. Cancel your ManyChat because Meta Business Suite gives you that tool for free. So Instagram, professional pages, and Facebook pages, not your personal profile, but your page, can both do automated DM sequences now for free. So I would get my DM on both of those. Facebook's got the most qualified people in my experience. For me, Facebook is awesome. That's why I'm on Facebook showing you this right now. And then we'll take it everywhere else. Because you can scroll through this Facebook page and see that I started this page something like almost 20 years ago. I think it was 2008. I'd have to look at it. Shows you the date. A long time ago. And we've been using this same thing. You play a show with your band and you put it into storage, you chop it up and you post it. Boom. Take clips from your show if you're a band. You're a keynote speaker. You speak. That's the show. You just put on a great show, put that into storage, get a team to edit and post that to all your pages, send them to your offer. Comment group. If you want to learn how to do this with me, and I'll help you build your $1 million pitch right here on the app. We can give you custom scripts. You just record it right into the app. Or just do it. Come up with some Claude scripts and record it, edit it, and post it. I mean, you could do this on your own, technically. There's a million tutorials that can show you how to edit. But the posting, the accountability for that, we do it every day for people, and it is a lot of work, a lot of accountability, and it's a pain in the ass. Huge pain in the ass. I don't even mind saying it. In fact, if the person that's editing for you and helping you script isn't posting, then it's sitting on a hard drive. Who's doing the posting? That's one of the most important parts of the job. Everybody forgets about this part. And they don't have a system in place for this. And it starts with the fact that there's this disease of disbelief. This disease of disbelief where people are just afraid of the camera and they just don't record. The big bad word record usually is the one thing that shuts everybody down when they could be awesome on stage. They could be ripping scripts to funnel it into a system. I suggest you do both. Because right now, this is kind of scripted a little, but I'm still going through it. This is what we help people do. And we're so busy that I would rather just make these videos and help people for free so they can see what I'm talking about. I get on here and talk about it so much. And sometimes you just need to see it. This editing and posting thing, there's two bricks here. Getting through the recording process, this is very difficult for a lot of people. And then once they do have stuff, well, then who's editing and distributing? What's the distribution? And how am I getting a response from people? Well, you install the DM systems. They're free. Or, you can hire your boy to help you develop your $1 million pitch. But there it is. Black and white for free. If you're not recording, how can you possibly get any deals? How can you possibly get any deals? So that's number one on the agenda today. I really like this wireless system here. This is nice. Transitions into the other system. Come on. And I have a couple notes here from a Gary Vee speech that he did just the other day. And it was really, really good. It was really good. Okay, come on. We're adjusting lights. I'm still the lighting guy. We don't live in social media anymore, Gary Vee said. We live in interest media, which is very cool. Followers matter less than relevance. So what is relevant to someone? Number one, how do I speak to them about that topic or educate them about that topic or connect with them on that topic with my content? Your third post could outperform someone's 10-year head start. I think that's a really important comment that he made in this talk. Because there's so many people, like I just showed you on the board, they'll never hit record, but they have all this talent. And now the playing field is equal. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the game. If you start tomorrow or right now, which is what you should do, plan, get a script together, film, post it onto your page, your confidence is going to go through the roof. And by the third, fourth, or fifth post, your page could explode. We saw this guy do this famous ad. Now it's famous. It went viral about he was going to destroy everybody in the industry. And it had this red text and this cinematic studio background. It was a whole thing. Everybody remixed it, remade it. That's the effect you want to have. And I agree with this, that we live in interest. People search now based on their interest. You used to be shown certain stuff based on who your friends were or your family. And now you don't see that anymore. You see what you've been clicking into the web. These platforms know, because of artificial intelligence, what you want, what you spend money on, what you're searching for, what you're typing. We're constantly giving these platforms information, and then they come back and serve content based on that information. And so how do you become the information that comes up when someone is searching? And so when you're making content, I see a lot of people suggesting this, that you just go and scrape the top 50 hooks and copy everybody. Now, we used to call this billboard billboard hopping, where you would pull the top 50 songs, you'd listen to the top 50 songs, you'd kind of get a little motivated and inspired by those songs and put a little bit of that vibe into whatever you were creating. But I think the connection content and the human content is where it's going. And how do I show you exactly how I can service you without wasting your time? Because now people have phones. They have access to more information, more knowledge, more education than they've ever had access to in the history of the world. What makes you more service? What makes you more of a solution than the robot? How's your service better than the robot? If this moves faster, based on hours put in to the response, what am I going to get? What we're finding is that humans that can use AI tools, we built this whole app so that if you're someone that doesn't have time for a show or you don't even have a camera, you can work with our agency by just filming the scripts that we program. That's crazy awesome. That 6 months ago for us was very difficult to overcome because we work with these private clients that film and they have camera teams, or they come here to the content hub and they record. And so it's difficult for us to adjust sometimes to the mobile and the AI, but we used AI to create a mobile system so that we can work with anybody on the planet. We can program scripts for people because people that we work with are so busy, they can't text back sometimes. Our job is to save them time and make sure that their social media pages are active. And so that's why that system was created. But if you could do a show once a week and nail 3 to 5 scripts once a week, and then feed it all to the editing and posting system, well, looky. You're going to be putting out so many more opportunities, clones of yourself, that can go out there and generate leads, generate connections, generate DMs. We automate all the DMs for people too, and you can look up how to do that for free. You literally connect to your Instagram and Facebook page, go to the inbox of Meta Business Suite where they're connected, click the automations button, you go in there, you can reply to the comment and send a DM on whatever keyword you want. For this, if you watch this on the Pat Hilton Live Facebook page or Instagram page, if you comment the word group, it sends you a link to our free community. So we have it set up just so you can see that it works, and you can set it up for free. Because let me tell you something, when I was broke, I had to learn all of this on my own, and it took years and years and years and years. The last 6 months, we've been working on this system to bypass the private client style system into a mobile format that's streamlined. And that is active and it's working great. And people are sending us files. They're using the teleprompter system. It helps. It increases your speed and it just helps you be a better speaker. When you've got some blueprints to follow, you can speak better. Like on these, it's so difficult because I really don't bring notes. I really don't. I did today because I'm trying to be more organized. Let's see here. What else did Gary say? Relationships outlast algorithms. Relationships outlast algorithms. From this Gary Vee speech was such a great line because the connections that you build on social media might not buy from you today, but they could be your biggest referral tomorrow. So regardless of who's buying or what you're selling, your ability to find people in a great environment and connect with them is what's going to continue to add ripples to your ability to make new connections. The one thing that people want to save on is time. Time becomes extremely expensive, especially when you're running a business and you're trying to streamline every single thing in the world, optimize every single thing in the world. You're overwhelmed. Things are moving at the speed of light. And you got to remember that all these relationships, these people that you've met along the way, the people that have rooted for you especially, give them a what's up. Takes 2 seconds. Sometimes I bury people with text. They're like, dude, you got to stop. I'm like, sorry, bro. Freaking excited. Passionate. And that's another one that's come up lately. The passion thing. That you shouldn't chase your passion. I've heard that from a lot of people. Now, there's a Steve Jobs clip where he says, if you're not passionate about something, you can't possibly be successful in that category. And I 100% agree with that. There's so many people who are better speakers than me, that are smarter than me, that have made way more money than me, that message me and they're like, how do you do that shit that you do? Like, how do you just, I'm like, dude, you got to just let it record. Like I just showed you guys. Use scripts to make a show. Use a show to make the scripts. Your ability to choose between those two things is going to give you the ability to create endless content. It's right there. Pat, the freaking whiteboard guy. Come on. 3 camera angles just for you. Do it. Start a show. Go live. You don't even need multiple cameras like this. Just use one camera and go live. Talk about all the stuff that you know about, anything you know about. Maybe you're the cat grooming lady. You've groomed 7,000 cats. Tell us about the craziest experiences you've had as a grooming lady. The world wants to hear it. Tons of people love cats. I think there's a huge opportunity here. I'm following what the biggest voices in the social entertainment industry have said for years. I've followed in their footsteps. I've worked with a lot of these people. And I just see this huge, huge opportunity for bringing people into your private offices, having webinars where you can connect with people right from your office. You can give people your energy. You can connect with people. You can connect with anyone on the planet now in an instant by just logging onto your computer or logging onto your phone. This is an incredible time. So I think live streaming is the virtual arena of the future. People want to watch with their kids. They want to be home and they want to enjoy life. And the moments that they spend on their devices, when everything is starting to shut off, when they want to escape, dude, that's what these platforms can be. And you can educate people about business and marketing and all of those things. But let them get to know you in the process. Because for me, it's just like a dude from the street corner that just wanted to perform. I was willing to play for free anywhere just to get the right opportunities and meet the right people. And all the testing and all the camera angles and all of these things that we now have set up and the ability to educate people based on real results that we've actually got for myself and clients gives us a competitive edge. And it allows us to give you information about communicating on camera and building an audience using video at no cost, because every single one of you on the internet should be building your own thing. Now's the chance. The window is wide open. Be you. And yeah, the gurus are right. You should have an offer. You should try and make money. You should try and win. You should try and totally get people to comment group on your thing and join your free community or paid community. But you need to try. So do I. So we're over here testing this stuff and it's getting pretty cool. We're really excited. And we're going to be able to feature a ton of people. We're going to be able to set up cameras in this room and do round tables and all kinds of cool stuff. So get out there and do it. Let's go.
Turning it up, Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. You the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Get verified, it's your time.